Here's some information for assignment number 2. So for this assignment, it's a little bit more traditional. I'd like you to critically evaluate a variety of web-based tools that have teaching and learning applications and prepare a research paper. So really try and look at about 5 different tools that would be used for online learning in a K-12 environment. Offer an overview, a critique of each tool as it relates to what you know and what you understand about teaching and learning online. Now, don't just focus on the technology. This is a chance to do a little bit of extra research to look around the pedagogical practices of the tool that you're choosing to use. What I find will really help is to actually limit your scope a little bit. As you saw in the first assignment, there's a million things out there that you can use. So narrow it down a little bit. This is actually something that will really help you out. So maybe it's around specific tools. Maybe you want to look at a variety of different video conferencing tools. It's actually a discussion that someone had posted earlier today about Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, Skype. Maybe you have a focus around looking at 5 similar but different tools. Maybe it's a number of tools that work together. So for example, you could look at learning management system like D2L. You could look at all the different tools that are housed within that. Or, and this is something that many people choose, maybe it's around a specific subject area. So for example, if you know in your next practicum that you're going to be teaching grade 8 science and you're doing a specific unit, what if you focused on 5 different tools that you could use for that assignment? Now, what's really clever about that is if you've looked forward and if you're looking at assignment number 4, you're going to see that what you need to do is actually integrate some of these different tools. So if you're clever and if you're thoughtful and if you look ahead, you might be able to save yourself some trouble for assignment 4, depending on what you do for assignment 2. Now, a lot of the information that's available is fairly universal. There's a lot out there at the post-secondary level. So try and focus again on something that's Canadian, something that's K-12, and something that's current. So that might help you narrow your focus down. I've actually put together a sample of one review for one specific tool that has sort of all these aspects in it. It talks about the technology, it talks about the pedagogy, and it uses external references and readings in alignment with pedagogical needs for a tool like this. So you can take a look at that. It is just one way of doing it. There's a couple dozen students in this course. There's going to be a couple dozen ways of presenting this information, which is totally fine. You'll see here also there is the rubric. It's always a good idea. Take a look at the rubric so you know exactly what it is that I'm looking for. And as always, if you have questions about this, do not hesitate. Send me an email, put something in the discussions. I want to help you and I want to make sure you do your very best work on this. Thank you.